That's fielded in the end zone. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Devon Kennard. Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Show it up. 51's the mic. Here we go. Mike, 51. Go. Watch the pass.
Here's Bissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go deep for Funchess. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike. Hey, Charlie. Mike. Let's go, D. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey. Rap.
Throwing again. Stafford. He's going to look deep down the field. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Out.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Win championships, baby. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 51. I got you.
A first down throw for Brissett. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Protein spill. Zebra. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50.
Stafford on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
It's second down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hey, give me radar.
Third and long, it's Stafford. Funches has it complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Hey, 54.
On fourth down, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll throw again. Brissett. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Brissett sets to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brissett. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now Brissett on 4th down. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.